Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. It's getting noisy here in Charlotte for this Hornets home game. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Okogie misses.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
To the middle, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
To the paint. Here's Williams. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Outside, White. Rebound by Okogie.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Williams in the post. Shoots over White. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good on the triple.
And how about the decision-making by Tatum there? I mean, fantastic at just having a feel for what the defense is going to do and then creating the space there for the jumper.
Miller, no luck. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. Right side, Tatum. Out to White. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Porzingis. Puts up a deep 3. And it's White missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Ball with the bucket.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now here is Holiday. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Williams with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Charlotte in the lead. Ball from deep three-point territory. The long distance 3 is buried. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Oh, sweet pull-up game from LaMelo. The young man has so much confidence in his ability.
Here's Brown, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's the Celtics with the ball, trailing by 2. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Bridges outside. Charlotte moving it around. Back to Miller. Pulls up on the wing. That's good on the jump shot.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
The drive-by ball. Pass to Okogie. Launches a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And not just the score, Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Here's Ball, and Ball slides it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
The kick out to Brown from deep three-point territory. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Hornets lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
12.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Using the bounce, Tatum just explodes to the hoop so quick.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Pocket 4. Here's Tatum.
The pick and roll disrupts the defense and gets Tatum loose there to get that one off.
Here's Ball. That shot off. Celtics trailed by 3. The kick out to Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Trains the three-pointer. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
To the inside. Pass to Porzingis. Tatum a screen. Now here's Porzingis. Here's Holiday. And again, it's Boston converting. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
On defense, the Hornets, after Drew Holiday's score. Tatum down low. The Celtics need to get a shot off from about 19 feet. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Charlotte in the lead. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Ball no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Here's Porzingis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, two things you like to see from Porzingis.
For Boston, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Now here's White. The kick out to Holiday. Over Williams. Back to Tatum. Throws it down, JT!
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Here's Bridges, and it's sent back by White. Holiday with the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Pass to Williams. Here's a Kobe. Out to Bridges. They could use a bucket. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
And Ball puts up a deep 3. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Boston leading by 4. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Now, Nurkic, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. 5 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's Williams. Great D that time from Tatum.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Mann. Drills it from outside. Mann's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Charlotte. Tatum a screen. Inside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
Pass to Smith. And here's Nurkic, headed by Porzingis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Celtics passing it around. And it's White missing.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
The kick out to Williams. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Tipped away. Taken away by Williams. And even 3-on-3 break. And Smith with the stuff.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. Glad they're still together. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
2 minutes.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Screen by Nurkic. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nurkic. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Down low. The kick out to Holiday. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
He takes it in. Pass to Green. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the middle. Here's Brown. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Celtics lead by 4.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Smith surveying the D. And it's White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Demand. Screen by Nurkic. 18, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Hornets trail by 6. Right side, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
On the wing, Brown. Here's Tatum. And there's the drive. Great D that time from Nurkic. A Kobe for three. And he's good on the three ball.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
To tie it up. And Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Right side, Holiday. Tatum a screen. Inside. Bridges with the steal. Outside, Ball. Driving in. Nobody near Nurkic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And it's a 3-point Hornets lead. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Ball. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum on the wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Charlotte making a switch. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Bridges outside. Ball with a wide open look. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. Austin with the ball. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
White goes in, and he gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Miller outside, taken away by Holiday. And here's Brown outside. Bridges with the board. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. That one goes in. Ball's got 22.
The graceful touch on the floater. Ball making it look easy.
Brown inside. Holiday surveying the floor. And that one, good. Tatum's got 11 in the second half.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Just 5 on the clock. Bridges attacking. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And he drives in. Money!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
Here's Tatum. Yes!
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Outside, goal. Bridges, no one around him. Connects from downtown.
There's a fearlessness that Bridges brings to this team. He just welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Ball with it. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And guys, they need to go for the quick foul here. It's really the only option, and the quicker, the better. They can't let this clock run out.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
Brown outside. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean,